my bull breakers! It is Friday, which means it is time for another session of breaking up some bull I've been seeing. This one isn't as clearly delineated as some of my other ones since it's covering at least two different kinds of media, so bear with me. It's particularly apropos to do this today since I just got back from seeing Jurassic World with my mom yesterday, and we'll probably go again when my dad gets back from Italy next week. And while I genuinely enjoyed the movie, why are there no original ideas anymore? Okay, maybe I'm exaggerating. I haven't looked at every movie ever released lately, but it just feels like every movie we have lately has been remakes or reboots or sequels for sequels made of sequels. Even the massively popular epic movie of the ages, Mad Max Fury Road, was technically a sequel remake something. I see it all the time in the writing I've done, in the books that I read. As soon as one thing gets popular, everything is about that. Every book's about vampires or zombies or BDSM or whatever the newest trend is, probably young adult dystopias. And I like them sometimes. Good things can come of it. Take, for example, Jurassic World. I know a bunch of people didn't like it, or thought it fell flat, or thought Chris Pratt couldn't play anything other than his Parks and Rec character. And for the note, I've never seen Parks and Rec, so I can't really judge on that particular count. Please don't kill me for not seeing it. I watched all 3 original Jurassic Park movies, Monday through Wednesday, so that I could be ready for when I saw it on Thursday. And I still think Jurassic World proved to be right up there with the first movie, which is and always will be my favorite. I loved Pratt's character's interaction with the raptors. I loved how they dealt with the new Mega Dino. I loved all the callbacks to the first park. Really, the thing I'm most upset about is how Bryce Dallas Howard's character managed to make it through the entire movie in a really flimsy set of heels. I mean, I wouldn't have made it 3 feet in those heels, let alone everything she was doing. I don't know. Girl, you gotta ditch those much faster. And I found the ending of the movie immensely satisfying. And yes, I got a little misty-eyed at the end. I'm a dork, what can I say? But the plot of Jurassic World really gets it in one. Dinosaurs are a little passé now. We're never going to have a moment like the Brachiosaurus scene from the first movie again. To wow us, everything needs to be bigger, better, faster, stronger. Too damn smart for its own good. I mean, what? What? We have a new actor for Batman in the upcoming Bat vs. Alien movie. The Fantastic Four are getting a remake, there's a sequel to Ted coming out, I think National Lampoon's coming back, the list goes on and on. So many movies all made so close to each other, and they're all so similar. I don't get it. I've seen some news reports lately about the remake of The Crow that I guess is coming out, or has been in progress for a while. I thought that it died with the rumors of the Rocky Horror remake, but apparently not. And they just lost their lead actor to play Eric Draven, delaying the progress of the film even further. As if the plethora of sequels and remakes wasn't enough to make you stop, can we just look at the Scottish play-esque curse that seems to come with this movie? Can we please? I loved the original, but let's not let Eric Draven take another actor back to his grave with him. It's when something new comes around that it really starts sticking with us. I've seen it most commonly in the horror genre, with stuff like The Initial Rise of Slender Man back with Victor Surge's Pictures, or Thak's Marble Hornets. Things were terrifying at first. Grown people afraid of the dark, haunting shadows, people dressed in morph suits scaring college students. But now it's cliche, because 90% of all indie horror games that I've seen lately are all jump scares and tracking down X number of Y objects in a dark environment while being chased by some unspeakable evil. Noted differences get attention paid to them. Look at the rise of Five Nights at Freddy's. Even with 3 games and a 4th coming, and personally I think a 5th is probably coming no matter what Scott Cawthon says. Each of them is notably different and they are steeped in lore. I'm never going to look at a Chuck E. Cheese the same way again. In the movie field, the previews for Crimson Peak look fantastic. And this is coming from someone who is terrified of the horror genre. And it's not just me talking about Tom Hiddleston, though he's fabulous, but an actor alone is not going to make me see a horror movie. It looks really good. Now, all of this being said, I do have to touch on something that I've been harping on for years. I've always called for the remake of something that I loved dearly and thought deserved a second chance. something the company taunted us with, making lovely videos and then taking everything away from us, saying that nothing else was coming. And the child in me was angry. I wanted to give my precious new life. And for so long, I thought this post, when I made it, was going to be bemoaning the lack of a remake. And then E3 happened. And Final Fantasy VII is getting its remake. Call me a hypocrite, but I am beyond elated for this. After all the spin-off games, the release of Advent Children, after so much hype and teaser videos that they made to show off new graphics and taunted us with Midgar, I never thought I would see the day that Square Enix finally gave us the remake all of us had been asking for. It was the dawn of its era in so many ways, for its type of game, for the RPG in general. As far as I know, it was the first Final Fantasy game to really flourish over here in the States. And back in '97, we just couldn't do a lot for the game. Look at the graphics, look at the translation. But now we can make it so much better, and the gamers have been calling for it. I've seen it. I don't know if you've seen it. And now we're actually going to get the remake. So happy! But even with this, I'm not saying that this is the way we should be focusing in media creation. The focus should be on new and interesting games, innovative designs, thought-provoking movies. Give me something I haven't seen before, and not just under the guise of a familiar face. I don't want Batman 6.0. I don't want the Indominus Rex. I want something new. I want something different. I want to think about what I'm looking at. Damn it, I want to know who the purple guy is. And I want more of my media to keep me that interested. So, what do you guys think? More remakes, less remakes? You excited for something coming out? You wishing something died in the production floor? Do you have any theories about who the purple guy from Five Nights at Freddy's is? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk about this. But, until next time, I am R, you are awesome, and I hope you have a nice day. Break! Or thought, Chris Pratt. Yep. Is that like Chris Pratt and Robert Pattinson? Whoops.